Funding for this edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been provided by the New Jersey Education Association, working for great public schools for every child. Wells Fargo, the Adler Aphasia Center, PSE&G, committed to improving New Jersey's economy and strengthening its communities. The law firm of Gibbons PC, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey, making healthcare work. And by Bloomfield College, offering small classes and big opportunities since 1868.
This is One-on-One.
When you first heard that they were doing Charlie Rose and Gayle King, didn't you go, what?
People like laughing at others, so I don't mind if the other is me.
See, you go right into the character. That's what it is.
I'm bringing families together a half an hour each week. Man, I'm doing something special.
And so I do feel successful.
Hi, I'm Steve Adubato. It is the convention of the NJEA. They've been coming down here since 1905, but we're also celebrating the 20th anniversary of Classroom Close-Up, a terrific series, an 11-time Emmy Award-winning series. We're featuring folks who are featured in that series, and one of them is Marianne Gordon. She is a pre-vocational school teacher at Sayreville Middle School. How you doing?
Good morning, Steve.
You've been teaching for 36 years.
36 years.
You've been coming to this convention for?
Over 30 years.
Because?
Steve, there's no other opportunity for professional development like there is at this convention. This is really a one-of-a-kind opportunity. You know, you can be in your district, you can teach every single day, but to be here and network with your colleagues and to have the opportunity to experience the technology that's on this convention floor, to hear keynote speakers, but also to network with your colleagues from around the state of New Jersey. It's one-of-a-kind opportunity.
Doesn't get old?
Does not get old. There is something new every single year. The keynote speakers that the NJA brings in, one of them has actually changed my life. Ken Robinson years ago spoke here about passion and networking with, you know, what you do best, and if you love what you do, it can change your life. I try to take every opportunity.
That changed your life?
Changed my life.
How?
I have passion for what I do, but actually being able to meet him and as a person and to see him on stage. I spoke to him afterwards actually a little bit. He talked to me about handicapped children, and he talked to me about the opportunity to work with families, and he was an amazing man, and I just loved actually meeting him.
One of the things I love about being down here is you see the passion, the commitment, enthusiasm, and the caring on the part of educators like yourself. And so we're about to see a video clip from Classroom Close-Up that tells just a little bit of the story, and we'll come back and keep this conversation going right after this.
Welcome to the convention party.
It's known as the largest educational gathering in the world, attended by more than 40,000 school employees. Held in Atlantic City, welcome to the 142nd New Jersey Education Association Convention.
There's something here for everyone at the NJEA convention. For 2 days, public school employees get a chance to gather information on issues ranging from art education to grant writing, new ideas that they can bring back into their school districts and classrooms.
Giving public school employees an opportunity to refuel professionally as well as personally is one of the main objectives of the NJEA convention, a goal that benefits both teacher and student.
Okay. May I have one of these too?
You don't have to sell that idea to public school educators Nancy Nowinski and Marianne Gordon. For the last 17 years, both educators have been faithfully attending the NJEA convention. This year, they let us tag along.
All right, ladies, what's on the agenda for today?
Okay, agenda. 10 o'clock, school budget strategy meeting in room 219, Convention Hall.
Among our stops on the tour, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. on the battle to protect the environment. And let's not forget the workshops, such as this one, on teaching students geography.
It's a great program, it's exciting. You bring it across the curriculum, you utilize as many different kinds of materials that you can.
I can't wait to go to this every year. I look forward to it every year. I like to go because it's free information. It's education, it's current. They have very good presenters, and you could be right there. Instead of like reading a book or seeing a video, you could be right there and ask questions and find out what you want to know right from the professionals.
Are these teacher resource guides?
Yes, there's.
I just would encourage everyone to take the opportunity to advance themselves professionally, to take advantage of the wonderful opportunities that are down here, and to enjoy themselves while they're doing it. It's a one-of-a-kind convention.
Now that's the video, but I want to come back and talk to Marianne. I want to ask you something. Talk to us about your teaching, your students themselves.
The students I teach have multiple disabilities, and they range in age from 6th grade to 8th grade. And I have the opportunity to influence their lives. I teach them life skills, vocational skills. This will take them into having productive lives and making their lives worthwhile. And what else could you do in your life that can be that important?
When did you know that you wanted to teach those students facing those challenges?
That's a great question. I was very lucky. At a very young age, I realized that my mom was a paraprofessional, and I had the opportunity to go into schools, and she would take me into the classroom. And it was just a natural feeling that I had. I knew at a very young age. I was very lucky that from the age of about 7, I knew what I wanted to do.
No way.
From the age of 7, I had a career direction, and it never changed. It got a little more specific as I got older, and I went for my master's degree and things like that, and I specialized a little bit more. But I always knew that that's the kind of children that I wanted to help. I didn't want my own children, so I had the time to give to my career.
What do you get from those kids?
Every single day, I learned something. So I don't know how many people in their lives can learn something every single day, but they teach me probably more than I teach them.
Really?
Every day, they're so special, and they're so uninhibited, and they come to school. They love you. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. They look at you as a person, and it's an unconditional love.
We are here at the NJEA convention, 2013 NJEA convention, and Marianne is just one of the terrific educators who are here. You absolutely love what you do. For you, it's not just a profession. This is, I could be wrong, but on some level, is it emotional for you to talk about this?
It is.
Why?
You can see it. Because I want to do it for the rest of my life. You know what I mean?
You've been doing it for 36 years.
I know, and people say to me,
you keep doing it.
But people say, are you ready to retire?
Are you?
I don't even say the word.
Not even in your
I don't
vocabulary.
even say the word. No, people my age are retiring, and they're looking to move on. No, I just can't picture my life not in education. Even if I retired from the public school system, I would do something with children. I'm the director of an organization called the Sayreville Association for Brain Injured Children. And so when I'm not actually in the public school classroom, I'm doing that in the evenings and weekends as well. So I've just centered my life around it. And I make it part of my social life. And it's also influenced a lot of my friends and family as well, because we've all kind of bought into it. My brother's involved a little bit in what I do.
Before I let you out of here, a series like Classroom Close-Up features you and your work, and how does that make you feel?
It's an award-winning show, and I'm just glad we can highlight some of the accomplishments and things that are going on in public schools today.
Steve Adubato here. It is the 2013 NJEA convention, meeting amazing people making a huge difference.
If you would like more information on this program, or if you'd like to express an opinion, email us at info@caucusnj.org. Visit us online at oneonone.org, or find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Steve Adubato, PhD.
Hi, I'm Steve Adubato. We are here at the 2013 NJEA, the New Jersey Education Association Convention. Been coming down here since, not me, but they've been coming down here to Atlantic City since 1905. Great stuff, professional development, training, all sorts of great seminars. Let me introduce you to a guy that knows all about it. He is Michael Cohan. He's Director of Professional Development, NJEA. Good to see you, Michael.
Same here. Good to see you.
Now, you're responsible for a lot of this stuff.
Well, listen, I've got a great team that works with me, and we work on this event all year. Actually, I'm already thinking about 2014.
You really are?
Yeah.
And by the way, we're about to see a video about some of the great things that go on that brings those pictures to life. Tell folks, why is a convention like this so important, not just for new teachers, but for teachers who've been at it for so long?
Well, we spend a lot of time trying to make sure that we know what's the latest and greatest out there. And we bring it here to Atlantic City.
Give us an example.
Well, we've got Harvey Silver, who's an expert in implementing the Common Core. He's upstairs doing a classroom session right now.
Common Core curriculum?
Common Core state standards, right.
Okay, right.
The curriculum that everybody's going to be working on over these next several years. Deep into implementation on that already. We've got Charlotte Danielson, who is the premier expert on teacher practice, and it's a model being used in the teacher evaluation programs all over the state. We've got Marcia Tate, who's an expert in brain-based learning, and tomorrow we're going to have Chris Lehman, who's a principal in Philadelphia, who knows all about what he's calling School 2.0, what we need to do to really engage kids.
Constantly challenging educators to learn new ways of doing things, adapt
Absolutely.
to what's going on out there.
Absolutely, but the other thing that I want all of our folks to know is that the greatest expertise is right in their schools. And we also have a lot of teachers here sharing that expertise with one another.
Good stuff. Let's take a look at the clip. It is from this terrific series called Classroom Close-Up, celebrating 20 years of broadcast excellence, 11 Emmy Awards. Let's take a look at the video and we'll come back and talk to Michael.
The NJEA convention actually fills a niche in terms of the professional development needs of our members because they're able to seek out unique content knowledge, the kinds of opportunities that a school district might not be able to provide to them, but we can here because we've got programs for math and language arts and science and health and physical education and music, foreign language. Just about any content area you can imagine, we've got programs at some point in time during the 2 days of the convention that they can pursue and then get some of that unique learning. The convention has been held here in Atlantic City every year with the exception of 4 for over 100 years.
I have been coming to the convention for years. I'd say this is probably my 10th straight year of attending the convention. Being on the convention floor and going to the workshops has offered ideas that you can take right back to your classroom and apply the very next day.
Can you import those video clips off the CD-ROM rather than a Laserdisc?
Prezi is a presentation tool that is online. It's an alternative to PowerPoint and Keynote.
There's a big kind of a buzzword out there now called infographics, which is basically information, but more in the form of a graphic or a poster.
I think it's really about teaching responsible use of technology because it's exploding and we're moving towards that direction.
Here on the main floor, teachers and educational support professionals have a great opportunity to meet with more than 700 vendors and exhibitors.
I enjoyed seeing all of the different ways that you can teach your students, like from the traveling museum to the brain game show.
Team 2, what do you got? Columbia Interact!
I cannot tell you what I fed my kids for dinner last night, but I can tell you with great detail all about Mrs. Naughton, my 4th grade teacher. You know, those people changed my life, and I take the things that they taught me today, and they influence the work that I do.
I am just amazed at the number of people who are here and the number of things that we're watching teachers do.
You can see where the distribution is.
I hope they're inspired to do and try things that they have never done before. I know they're going to leave with a lot of great ideas. You can't help but have a lot of great ideas when you leave here. My hope is that they're going to be inspired to go back to their classroom and actually give a lot of it a try. And we'll be back here again next year to inspire you some more.
Now, Michael, we've just seen some excellent stuff, and our good friend Soledad O'Brien was on the back end there. Yeah. You bring in all sorts of people here, right?
We do. We had Robert Kennedy Jr. a few years ago. We had, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You have Robert Kennedy here, but you also, by the way, the Commissioner Cerf the Education Commissioner is a part of today. Our colleague Mike Schneider from NJTV is coming down today.
We'll be
as
here
well.
right in this space a little later on today. Right.
Why is it so important to bring outside folks, by the way?
Well, first of all, I want to make sure that everybody knows the great things that are happening in the public schools in New Jersey. You know, and it's our members that are making that happen, working with their partners in communities, in the school administration. You know, this is what it's about, and we want to make sure we showcase that every chance we get.
There's one program I want to ask you about. It's called Main Street NJEA. What is that?
That's my favorite thing of the convention.
As soon as I say Main Street NJEA, this guy gets a smile on his face.
Yeah,
Why?
well, you know, I'm really, really happy and proud of that. We thought about how it is that we present the day-to-day services that we engage in on behalf of our members, you know, what it is that we do for them. And we used to have an area that was a square, was a box, and people would come up to a table. Well, we've opened that up. It's now an interactive experience. There's smart boards there, there's television monitors, there's computers, and our staff there to talk to our members to make sure that they know what we do for them every day.
Is there a
And I just think it's cool.
It is cool, but the question is there a constant challenge when you head up professional development to find new and different ways to engage teachers? And by the way, do they come up with ideas for you?
They absolutely do. Listen, our approach is to engage in dialogue with our folks and say to them, what do you need? Because we want to make sure that we're responding to need, not saying, we know best and this is for you. This is what we're going to do for you. We want to make sure that we are out there providing support. That's our important responsibility. Now, of course, we also try to provide leadership, and we challenge them to think about some of the new things that we're aware of that they may not yet be aware of.
Before I let you out of here, you got into education when and why?
Oh, I got into education when I was in high school. You know, I was very close to my teachers, and one of my teachers said to me, you'd be a good teacher, and that was the only thing I ever wanted to do. I said back when I was a senior in high school, you know, I think I want to be a social studies teacher or a math teacher or a history teacher or a phys ed teacher, and somebody said, why don't you make up your mind? I said, it doesn't make a difference, I just want to be a teacher.
Just want to be a teacher?
Yes.
Passion.
Yes,
enthusiasm.
it's been a great, great opportunity for me to engage in that passion.
Haven't lost any of it?
None.
Good stuff, man. I want to congratulate you. Thank you, Michael, for being a part of this great event. It's been going on since, actually, I'm
1853.
Wrong. Yeah, get that right. 1853 was in?
Trenton, actually. It was
a
gathering of 7 guys, but we call that our first convention.
I said New Brunswick. It was actually Trenton.
Oh, well, no, you may be right. I'm sorry.
If I'm right, that's amazing, because it's always the first time. But that happened in 1853, but then you moved to Atlantic City in 1905.
Correct.
And every year except for 4 years.
Right. There was a short break during World War II and some other hiccups here.
I tell you, it's a great tradition, important work that goes on, and you and your team are already thinking about next year. Thanks so much. We look forward to being right here, doing our part to be a part of this great event. Thanks, Michael.
We'll welcome you back.
You got it. Great stuff.
Thank you.
Steve Adubato here in AC with the NJEA. Be right back right after this.
If you would like more information on this program, or if you'd like to express an opinion, email us at info@caucusnj.org. Visit us online at oneonone.org or find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Steve Adubato, PhD.
We're celebrating the 20th anniversary of Classroom Close-Up, a terrific series that features educators and others in the classroom making a huge difference. This is not a teacher right now in the classroom, but possibly a future teacher. Let me introduce her. She is Leilani Saunders. She is a student at the College of New Jersey, and you are part of the New Jersey Future Educators Association. What is that?
The New Jersey Future Educators Association is an organization that is in each high school throughout New Jersey, and they do, it's like a club in each high school, and then they branch out, and there's a statewide organization, and then it branches out into national as well.
70 chapters.
Yeah,
all
70
over the
chapters
place.
in the state of New Jersey.
How'd you even get hooked up in this? We're about to see a video clip from Classroom Close-Up. It's terrific. But I'm curious, how'd you even get hooked up in this?
It was a chapter. It was a club in my high school, and I knew I wanted to be a teacher. So I was like, well, it was freshman year of high school, and I was like, oh, well, I want to get involved. So I decided to join it, and it became much more than I thought it would become.
Well, the deal is, Leilani's got a great story as to how she even got into this, why she wanted to be a teacher. One of the things that's fascinating to me is, by the way, in our family, my father's a teacher, his 2 sisters are teachers. So many people in our family became inspired by my late great Aunt Lenore, who was a teacher, and she inspired others. Leilani's got a story as to how she got interested in teaching, but let's take a look at this clip from Classroom Close-Up. Then we'll find out all about why Leilani wants to be a great teacher in the future.
are delighted that those of you who are here this morning are going to be part of this event, which is our inaugural program of our New Jersey Future Educators Association.
What's going on today here at this conference?
Well, today is a monumental day for the state of New Jersey, and we are going to make our Constitution official with our inaugural program that we have here today, and we're very excited that we have many chapters here to help us do that.
What is the FEA?
FEA is the Future Educators Association. It's a club, and there's chapters in each high school, and the students come together and we do activities with fellow students that want to be teachers.
This is probably the first time a lot of you have been here, right? So tell me, what's this experience like? What are you feeling right now?
I'm pretty excited, actually. It makes our dreams seem more real because we're actually having experiences and learning like other teachers are.
The disabilities workshop that we sat in on was kind of for teachers to use the disability and learn from the person with a disability. And the presenter, he explained to us that to him, it wasn't about his disability, it was what he could do in spite of his disability.
But you can see how it really gives you a window in on what it's like to live with a disability.
To have more empathy.
What brought you here to do this today?
Well, all of us want to be teachers, so I think it's really good that we're here because on the floor there are a lot of pieces of technology that will be used in the future. So as future teachers ourselves, it gives us like a chance to see what kind of classrooms we'll be teaching in. I enjoyed seeing all of the different ways that you can teach your students, like from the traveling museum to the brain game show.
Your choices are Panama, Colombia, Honduras, and Costa Rica. Team 2, what do you got?
Colombia.
Colombia is correct!
The game that we did is like a teamwork experience that teachers can use that in their schools to incorporate how students can learn from each other and deal, with different people from different backgrounds. And when you come to a place like this, there's so many new things that you could learn, that you can experience, and you can bring those ideas back with you.
Thank you, guys. Yeah. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
So there it is, all right? All that enthusiasm. And I promised people before we went to the clip that we'd let them know how you got inspired. It was your first and second grade teacher, same teacher.
Same teacher.
Who was this? Where was it?
Her name was Miss DaCosta. I had her first and second grade at Oliver Street Elementary School in Newark, New Jersey. And she was just one of those teachers that was very passionate about what she did, and everything that she brought to us in the classroom was with energy and enthusiasm, and she made us love to learn, made us love to read. And she was one of those teachers that was the first one in the school every day and the last one out that the janitors had to kick out at 9 o'clock at night, and she was always doing something new, and there was always new ways to learn, and it was just a really great learning environment.
So is that what it is? It's so interesting. Again, celebrating the 20th anniversary of Classroom Close-Up. So many of the people we've talked to as part of One-on-One in our series, and our partners at NJTV and Mike Schneider, who will be part of the celebration here today as well. We've interviewed teachers, educators. There's usually another teacher somewhere along the way that inspired them. Do you think that's it?
I do think that's it. It's when you have an inspiration, you feel that you need to make the same impact on other people, the way you've been impacted, the way your life has been changed, and that's what motivates me.
These future educators, when you meet these other folks in the organization, they come from all over, right? Urban, suburban areas. What do you think, other than the fact they've been inspired by somebody else somewhere along the way, what do you think they have in common? A passion for what?
For making a difference.
Talk about that.
I think, especially growing up in the urban setting that I grew up in, a lot of kids don't get the same in Newark. A lot of kids don't get the same opportunities that students do in suburban or even rural areas, and so the people that make a difference in your life are your teachers, the people that believe in you, the people that tell you that you can do whatever you set your mind to. And in my case, that's what happened, and in a lot of people's lives, they have these teachers and these motivations, and they want to make that same difference in another child's life.
Where are you in your education at the College of New Jersey?
I'm a junior, first semester junior, doing my junior field experience actually this semester in the 6th grade classroom.
Whoa, you said that really quickly.
I'm
Go
doing my
back.
field experience this
Your field
semester in a
experience.
6th grade classroom.
You are. What is that like?
I actually did not think I was going to like 6th grade, and I absolutely love it.
What do you love about it?
Yeah. The kids are still in that stage where they know enough to do most things on their own, but it's not full of drama, and they still want to learn, and they're engaged, and they want to know the information that you have to give them. It's a great experience.
What do you get? You get stuff from them. What do you get? What do you get from these kids?
I get enthusiasm. I get motivation, definitely, too.
Motivation to what?
Motivation to keep going. I mean, it's not easy. When I see the kids that need me, that want me to be there in front of them, teaching them, it makes you want to keep going.
A convention like this, they've been here in Atlantic City since 1905. The New Jersey Education Association has been coming to Atlantic City. In fact, if you go back even further, Raquel, George, our producer, you told me before, 1853, they started in New Brunswick, but they moved here to Atlantic City in 1905, right? Check this out. Could you imagine the idea that they've been coming here since that amount of time? All this excitement. It's early in the day. It's going to be packed, as I said before. What do you expect in a convention like this for someone like you, a future teacher?
I've been to the convention before, and I talk to a lot of teachers, and you get a lot of tips and a lot of ideas that I would have never thought of on my own. So stuff like that. It really helps people.
Sharing?
Sharing, yeah.
That's big. Just the idea of sharing information from more experienced teachers and others. It's good stuff. You're going to be a great teacher. I feel it. I just sense it.
Thank you.
You're going to make a big difference.
Thank you.
We're proud of you. Leilani Saunders, a student at the College of New Jersey, and one day a great teacher. Part of the Classroom Close-Up family. 20 years celebrating great television, making a difference. Thank you. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Steve Adubato here in Atlantic City. It is the 2013 convention of the New Jersey Education Association.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding has been provided by the New Jersey Education Association, Wells Fargo, the Adler Aphasia Center, PSE&G, the law firm of Gibbons PC, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey, Bloomfield College. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area. One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been produced in partnership with St. Joseph's Healthcare System.
When you work at a public school, you're a part of the community. So when Superstorm Sandy hit, the school employees jumped right in to help. The middle school here served as a refuge for people who were forced from their homes. We all pitched in to help. Custodians, cafeteria workers, teacher aides, mechanics, groundskeepers, all pitching in to help out. School employees are part of a team, whether it's to help educate our children or to recover from a terrible tragedy. That's why I'm so proud to be a member of the NJEA.